Good morning, peoples. Today is February the 14th, 2023, and this is the Drive Time Rant. The Drive Time Rant! Yes, it returns. The Drive Time Rant. We haven't done a Drive Time Rant in a long time. It's been years since we have done a Drive Time Rant. There's reasons why we have not done a drive time rant in a very long time. First of all, let's discuss the safety at the drive time rant. The phone here is on a suction cup mount on the window. I have both hands on the wheels, and anyways, it's a beautiful day here in the D. It's approximately 57 degrees, cloudy and rainy and windy. It's going to be a rainy, windy day, and it's about, I don't know if that's 57, 52 on the watch, on the Apple iWatch. So, your car temperature is always a little off. I think it's always a little hot because of the engine. That's just me. I just made a video. I uploaded it. You should go there and watch it. Also subscribe here to the Detroit Disney Duo channel, where we are going to be showcasing Detroit and Disney. We haven't been to Disney in a while. I haven't been to a Disney in a while. But you don't have to go to Disney to be showcasing Disney. That's another thing that I keep on forgetting in the backs of my head, is that you don't have to be in Disney to showcase Disney. You can be talking about Disney and not even being there because there's so much Disney to go around. You don't have to be in the parks all the time to talk about Disney. That's the great thing about it. And there's always news happening, and you can always come up with something. So that's what we're going to be working on quite a bit, is working on something about Disney. Yes. Anyhow, it's a beautiful, great day today. Anyhow, let's see here. What else is happening in this beautiful day? So Detroit Tigers come back and they play next week. I think the first game is actually not at the beginning of the week. I think it's like on the 25th, which is like. The 21st is the 21st is going to be next Tuesday. So 4 days after that, I think it's going to be Friday or Saturday is going to be the first game in Lakeland. Now, I don't know if that is going to be. A lot of these games in the spring training, they're not on the television at all. And this year, I will not be having Major League Baseball TV. So, it's not. I cut the cable. I cut the cord, the cord to the cable television, and I got YouTube TV. It's a great thing. I'm not endorsing it, but it's like here. But YouTube TV is really nice. But they had a falling out. It was in the news. They're not going to have Major League Baseball.TV channel at all. So that kind of sucks. But I bet you, so I don't know what's going to happen. What games are going to be where, or I'm going to have to just look for them to be on regular TV, and that's going to be bad because a lot of the games are so if you have regular television, like regular cable, you get sports channels, like local channels like Valley Sports, which took over Fox Sports. Well, we don't get those on YouTube TV, but anyways. It's going to be and I don't watch every single game of the Tigers. I catch them when I can. We'll just have to see how it goes. But I do like to keep up with the Tigers. I do print out a schedule, and I do keep up with whether they're winning or losing. Last year they were very losing, and I was kind of sad about the Tigers losing a lot. But I think the Tigers will come back this year. Hopefully they'll make some trades, get some more people, and whatnot. So anyhow, they're starting this Saturday, and the games may not be live And also another thing that's really kind of cool. I mean, look, a lot of people used to listen to the games on the radio. I used to listen to a lot of games on the radio. Baseball is not just a sport that's you can watch. I've been to a lot of baseball. I've been to quite a few baseball games. I've toured the stadium and the baseball park, and but I like listening to the radio to hear them, to hear how it sounds. It's just a nostalgic thing. Just listening to the radio, listen to the baseball game. Everybody crowds around, and the pitch. So. Yeah, that's what those great announcers, the ones that, announce the games for the radio. That's always a good thing. So, anyhow, it is approximately 7:30 something in the morning, and the sun, well, it's cloudy today. It's very cloudy right now. And if the sun was coming out, it would be out right now, because the sun has just rose at just before 7:30 in the morning, and I have to say that it's too bad that it's cloudy, because I would say that it would be very sunny outside a little bit, quite a bit. Whether it is windy though, yeah. But but the sun would be out totally, completely, and it would be nice. And then I'd probably have to wear my sunglasses at night. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, so I am happy that the sun is rising earlier and earlier, but that won't be for long, because in about a month, and I talked about this in my video, in about a month, in March, we spring back. That means the clocks, we spring ahead, we spring forward, no fall back, we spring forward, which means that any time that the sunrise gets earlier, that's just gonna make it forward, and then it'll be like, by the time it's 7 o'clock in the morning when the sun comes up, we'll have to make it 8 o'clock again. I'm like, gonna be like, wah, 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 yeah, but it is what it is. What can you do about it? It's a rule of ours. It's what we do, and if you don't follow it, you just be late to everything, right? Yeah. So do what you gotta do. Make the time change when it comes around. Don't be late to everything. And yeah. So we're getting new. Here's another cool thing. So a lot of things are happening in Detroit. We have other than the bridge. There's a channel that I follow, and I'll tell you about it tomorrow. I'm going to share it with you guys. It's a great channel. It's a person who drives around Detroit, shows you a lot more things than I do. And you can follow him, and I'll give you the link for his channel tomorrow. But there's a lot of stuff going on. They're building a park, one of the metropolitan parks downtown on the riverfront. It's in a location where, at one point in time, the infamous Pittsburgh Steeler Jerome Bettis said he was going to build a park, but it never happened. And then, yeah, so that park is being built without Bettis, and so that's a park being built. And then there's the Gordie Howe Bridge, which is going to be the new bridge going to Canada, the Gordie Howe International Bridge between Detroit and Canada, to replace the Ambassador Bridge. Now, I don't know if they're going to fix or destroy the Ambassador Bridge. The Ambassador Bridge has been it's an iconic bridge. I don't know what's going to happen with it once the new bridge is done. But the new bridge is coming along. It's kind of great to watch. It's something really, really interesting to watch. It's exciting and new. Anyways. So they have that going on, and then can't not wait for the summertime to walk around Detroit proper, downtown. We do have we have several great parks in the Detroit, downtown Detroit area, and so there's a lot of stuff to look forward to do. It should be a great summer. Can you say that? A great summer. I hope it's going to be a great summer everywhere. that's something I look forward to, is a really, really great summer. I do like my fall time. I'm not really keen on winter time, even though there's a lot of people that are winter fans, and we have not gotten a ton of snow. Cross our fingers that we don't get a ton of snow suddenly, because we can get a ton of snow in March or April, and they could just dump it on us, and then we'll have a ton of snow. And it's happened before. We've had some really huge snowstorms in March and April, and they have been really huge. And let's not hope that happens. Talking about the weather, they're saying like a polar vortex is coming. They don't know if it's for sure going to happen or not. It's been a weather debate lately. I do see the temperature's going to be in the 20s in the next week or so, according to the 10-day forecast. So I'm like, So we'll have to see what happens with the forecast. It'll be in the 20s. Hopefully they'll be too cold for snow, but you don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But So what else is happening? Let's see here. Golf. Golf is happening. Everybody is waiting for the Masters. Masters is like I just got in the mail the volunteer email for the Rocket Mortgage Classic here in Detroit, which I did in 2019. I was a marshal for the golf tournament, and they always invite the volunteers back to participate first dibs for volunteering. And so I don't know. I don't know that I'm going to do that, but we'll see. And secondly, let's see here. Just waiting. So one of the things that I liked, that I was going to say, was the PGA. Basically everybody waits until the Masters get fired up about golf. The Masters, and it's beautiful, and now golf season is finally taking off. It's almost like nothing happens with golf until until April, especially here in Michigan, because it's so cold. But there's a lot of people that play golf. It's 50 degrees. Well, you're not going to play golf today because it's very, very windy and rainy. But when it's a great day outside, I guess a lot of people do play golf in 50-degree weather. Even maybe out here in Michigan. Now I don't know that that the greens or the course would be in the tip-top of shape due to the fact that it is winter time, really. But I do know that a lot of people do go out and knock around some golf balls, for old time's sake and whatnot. So it's always good stuff. I look forward to playing a few rounds of golf this year. Well, I did tell you that my goal is to get more fit and more lean and be like a mean green fighting machine. Yeah. And do that kind of things and whatnot. So I look forward to that. I'm gonna be riding my bike, and I can't wait for that. A lot of people do ride their bike in the winter, by the way. I know there's a lot of people that ride your bike in New York, for instance. The thing is, the difference around here is that when it snows, they do plow, but then we do have a ton of snow, and I don't know if it would be bike riding condition, but then it's hard to ride your bike 3 miles. A lot of people don't ride their bikes to work around here. They ride them more for enjoyment. Unlike when you're in a very, when you're in a very dense populated, city like New York, also where everything's closer and more rideable in a more huge metropolitan area like New York, a downtown area where you can live, and ride your bike. It would make more sense riding your bike to work there. Then I guess riding your bike would make sense riding it to work. But here, unless you really live close to your work, then within a mile, I would say I would do it. But here, it's a little different. But we do have these rentable bikes all over the place, and they are a great thing to have, because not all the time somebody has a bike where you go and then you could rent them, and then they could also go on the same great bicycle rides as you are, or you can still use them too, because some people do go on longer bike rides from place to place. Anyways, so I did a lot of talking today, and so I really appreciate your time this morning, and remember to subscribe to the channel. I'll have some good stuff for you tomorrow. Maybe some Disney stuff, maybe some, who knows what. I'm not really sure, but I'll be back with my flash cards, like Flash Gordon. No, there'll be like flash cards. Maybe I'll have my notebook card with me with all the information that I used to use all of the time, because it's really super impressive, being organized and stuff. So, anyways, yeah. With that all said, for now, we'll talk to you guys later. We're coming to a halt here. We're gonna mash the button. Anyways, talk to you guys later. For now, over and out.